I'm gonna become a super spy, guys.
Legless Potter, you know you couldn't become a super spy.
Barry, what are you talking about? I'd make a perfect spy. Like, name one reason I wouldn't be a good spy.
Well, for starters, Legless Potter, you're kind of stupid.
Well, you know what, Bobblehead Potter? That's offensive, and I'm offended. Now, I'm gonna go to the police station so my dad can make me a super spy. What are we gonna do with him, eh, Bobblehead Potter?
This is gonna sound weird, but what if we put a leash on him?
Dad! The hell do you want, Legless Potter? Well, Dad, I want to become the best super spy ever, so can you make me a super spy? Yeah, sure, whatever, Legless Potter. Really, Dad? Yeah, sure, just don't bother me, Legless Potter. Yay, I'm a spy now. I gotta go tell Bear Cop. Babble, today's actually been pretty calm. Wait a minute, calm? That's never a good thing. Hiya, Bear Cop. Babble, no. What the hell do you want, Legless Potter? Well, Bear Cop, my dad actually let me become a super spy. Babble, and I'm supposed to care because...
Because, Bear Cop, I was wondering if I could take over any of your old boring cop missions and turn them into a super cool spy mission for me.
Babble, Legless Potter, what does N-O spell?
Absolutely and positively yes, Bear Cop.
Babble, Legless Potter, it spells no, which is my answer to your little spy question. Oh, come on, Bear Cop. Please? Babble. What if I give him one of my small missions to handle? But he'll still probably mess up really badly, which will be my excuse to get him to stop that stupid super spy thing. You got yourself a deal, Legless Potter.
Aw, thank you, Bear Cop. So, what's my first mission? Babble, Legless Potter. So Goofy, he's stolen like $1 million from banks around town, and he's hiding it inside of Walter2012's pillow. Affirmative, Bear Cop. Now, I'm gonna go back to all my friends that I'm a super spy. Babble, Legless Potter, little piece of advice for you.
Since you're a spy, your whole thing is that you need to be secret, so don't tell anyone you're a spy. Especially not your little friends.
Affirmative, Bear Cop.
I'll tell them that I'm definitely not a super spy.
Babble, he's gonna mess this up so badly.
I'm back from the police station, guys, and my dad definitely did not make me a super spy. Let me repeat, he definitely did not make me a super spy.
He made you become a spy, didn't he?
Yeah, we already know, Legless Potter.
What? Guys, that's preposterous, whatever that word means. Plus, why would my dad make me, just a little boy, a super spy?
Legless Potter, your dad is the same man who made me a chief of police for the day, and didn't he make you a police officer for like a few minutes last week?
Yeah, Legless Potter, we already know your dad would do something reckless like that.
Guys, I keep telling you, I'm definitely not a spy. You know what, Legless Potter? I think that hit was unnecessary. And I also think you are a spy.
Yeah, Legless Potter, there's no denying it.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways, because I'm definitely not a spy. And I'm definitely not leaving you guys so I can go on a mission. However, if I was a spy, this would be my first mission, which is pretty cool, right, guys?
Legless Potter, you're acting like you're a spy.
Guys, I keep telling you, I am not a spy.
You know, whatever, Legless Potter. Why don't you leave and go off to your spy mission or whatever?
Well, I'm not a spy, but if I was, I'd be going to my first mission right now. But I'm not a spy, so I'm not gonna go to my first mission, because I wouldn't have a first mission, because, you know, I'm not a spy. And don't even think of following me to my definitely not spy mission, guys.
You know what, Barry? I, for one, am starting to believe that Legless Potter is actually a spy.
Exactly, Bobblehead Potter, and I'm gonna prove him as a spy.
Wait, Barry, why do you care so much if Legless Potter's a spy?
Because, Bobblehead Potter, it's my favorite pastime to prove Legless Potter wrong about literally everything. Like, literally, it's one of the only fun things to do during summer without precious school.
Yeah, whatever. You can go prove him wrong if you want. I'm just gonna sit and stay here.
So, I'm gonna leave, and you're just gonna stay here and sit on my couch all alone?
Exactly.
Whatever, there's no time. I have to prove Legless Potter is a spy.
Now that nobody is here, I can watch K-pop Demon Hunters and not get judged. Oh, why is my daily life just so goddamn boring?
Gosh, don't worry, 2012. With the news I'm about to share, things are gonna go from 0 to 100 real quick. Yo.
Oh no, what are you talking about, Goofy?
Gosh, don't worry, 2012. You're gonna think this is really funny.
Goofy, I don't know what you did yet, but I already don't like it.
Gosh, don't worry, 2012. All I did was rob $1 million from several banks around town.
Goofy, you did what?
Gosh, are you deaf, 2012? I said I robbed several banks of $1 million.
Goofy, you moron, you stole $1 million?
Gosh, I know, 2012. Laugh out loud funny. Yo.
Oh my god, Goofy, you screwed us both. Wait, where are you hiding it?
Gosh, in your old pillow, of course. Yo.
Goofy, I am going to kill you.
Gosh, 2012. Yo.
Ha, great. I'm in and no one suspects me. Perfect super spy, baby. It's so cool that no one will catch me ever. Legless Potter, what the hell are you doing here?
Gosh, hey, Legless Potter, dude, what's up?
Oh, hey there, Goofy, bro. Now, I have 2 phrases for you both. Pillow, $1 million. Goofy, why'd you confess your crime to this random kid?
Gosh, I didn't tell him anything.
Well, Bear Cop told me I shouldn't tell you guys this, but I'm a super spy, officially enlisted by the police station to catch bad criminals. And hiding $1 million in a pillow is a flippin' crime, baby. Ha 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 ha.
Did y'all hear that?
Ha 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 ha.
Gosh, 2012, I don't think you're the only one hearing this.
What in the? What, Barry? What are you doing here? I followed you here just to prove that you are a spy. And the evidence is damning, Legless Potter, considering the fact that you just confessed it to Walter2012 and Goofy. Which means I proved you wrong again. Ha ha. Barry mode. Ha 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 ha. Barry mode. I already got caught. Well, I guess the spy thing really isn't for me, I guess. See y'all later. Ha, Legless Potter. All I know was I was right and you were wrong. So pretty much always, ha ha.
Gosh, I'm surprised I got away with that, 2012. Yo.
Bear Bull, none of you are getting away with this. Bear Cop, what are you doing here? Bear Bull, well, Legless Potter, I think it's pretty obvious. I knew you weren't gonna do well as a spy.
You never believed in me, Bear Cop?
Bear Bull, correct, Legless Potter. I never believed in you, which is why I knew I couldn't trust you as a spy. I just sent you out there to see what would happen.
And don't even try quit being a spy, Legless Potter,
'Cause you're already fired.
I already talked to your dad, who said he didn't care,
But you're still fired.
now, as for the pillow crime...
Hi, Goofy, you're finally gonna get what's coming to you.
Bear Bull, Walter2012, you're officially under arrest for having $1 million stolen from banks around town in your pillow.
But it was Goofy. Bear Bull, that's what they all say.
We'll be right back.